Hello and welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping and wholesaling houses if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. So I always get a lot of flack from all my viewers. How can you not show us houses? How can you show us houses? Because I hate showing houses, but now I'm going to do it. So this is a legal two-family in Island Park that I bought. Let me turn this camera around. I bought about a month ago, and the people just vacated. So I got it at a discount because A, they wanted this month of post-closing possession. B, they didn't want to leave. They didn't want to clean everything out. A couple of other issues, some cosmetic issues. Like downstairs here is pretty good. This is the kitchen. There is a laundry room, a garage. Like they left a lot of stuff in the garage. You can't see everything. Pretty new mechanicals. Not a huge yard. But the downstairs is pretty good condition. The bathroom is not bad, actually pretty good. And then there is a bedroom here. Got two air conditioners installed down here. And they were using this like as a dining room. This is a second bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom, that's a living room. And then upstairs needs a little more work. They had a bunch of pets, a bunch of dogs, a bunch of cats. They got green carpet that I got to rip up. I just found out that there is hardwood underneath, so that's good because hopefully it'll be in good shape. And worst case, I will just I'll just refinish it. So I got a lot of furniture I gotta get rid of. It smells like dog in here. With the dining room, kitchen, which is okay, fair. Thinking about replacing the appliances, I may not. I don't know. I gotta see how the kitchen cleans up. We gotta paint in here for sure. We gotta do some cosmetic work. Some holes in the garage, some holes in walls. Bathrooms not bad. Kitchen up here is fair. And there's 3 bedrooms in here. But this is steps up the attic. And they left a lot of crap in the attic also. And I think their main issue and the real problem that I solved is they wanted to move to Florida. And they did not want, they needed the money from the sale before they bought the place in Florida. So I gave them that luxury. And what is this? Is there a window here? Oh, there's air conditioner here. Okay, good. Didn't know that. So there's three air conditioners, 1 upstairs and 2 downstairs. I gotta know that. And they didn't want to do any cosmetic repairs to it. That's the basic gist of it. They wanted to move. I think they had a vehicle they were moving in. They just didn't want to hire movers. And like this, I don't know if all the appliances work. Like I think I may change that's the dishwasher, the stove, the microwave, and the refrigerator. You know, it's about $2,000, $2,200 now to replace those with stainless steel. I think it'll make everything look better, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet. Right? And there's a strong dog smell here. You can't. I wish I could somehow project the smell of dog onto this Facebook Live, but I can't. So what is the story? The story is that the smell is in the carpet, right? And it's very possible, and it's happening a lot of times, that when I pull out this carpet, I am going to find large circular stains, which are urine stains, right? There was also a huge cat here too. So pet odors are in here. And also I'm not happy about these 2 paneled walls. I think I may paint them white. Most places I would remove the paneling, but I don't know if I have to in this case. And it's a little bit of a strange place. So we're in Island Park. Island Park, let me turn this camera around. I think we saw the house. Well, you can see the outside too. Island Park is an interesting, very insular community. It's by the water. A lot of people have boats. It's right near Oceanside and Costco Oceanside. And you can see there's an upper deck and a lower deck. It's really pretty good. Not a lot of outdoor space, but there's space that's very defined for each unit. Now let me turn around. So the thing is that there are a lot of 2 families on the park, but there are not a lot that traded recently. So you have to make certain assumptions, right? And sometimes it's a leap of faith about how much it's going to go for. It's not always so clear, right? It's really not. I left me a cane. That's nice. I love when they leave canes. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to do fine with this. I may do much better than expected. Right? I would hope that that's the case. But I think this was pretty good. Right? Now, again, you have to analyze what we do here. Now, one of the reasons why I don't like doing these videos, and it's funny because when I got into the business, by watching HGTV. I wanted to be Tarako Musa from Flip or Flop. That's what I wanted to be. And I'm going to open things up, an open concept, and my house is going to be beautiful. But it took me years to figure this out. The majority of the business is not something you're ever going to see on TV. The majority of the business is marketing, is talking to sellers. That stuff is not sexy or interesting at all. Especially it doesn't transmit to television very well. And the issue is on a situation like this, how are you going to solve the seller's problem? What does the seller want? What I realized is that the seller really wants post-closing possession for at least a month, which we gave them. So we're going to pay you all your money. We're going to hold some money in escrow. Make sure you leave when you're supposed to leave. And they did. And then I'm just looking at this underneath here. I never saw that. I need to close it up and maybe insulate a little. And like I said, there's things that need to be done. There's holes in the walls. There's stuff that you're not going to see on my camera phone. So they left a lot of stuff in the kitchen cabinets too. So whatever. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to paint. I'm going to throw this carpet out after I basically use the carpet as a drop cloth while they're painting. And then I'm going to look at what's underneath, right? And hopefully it's perfect condition wood, but chances are Fido and Fluffy the cat probably did their business in a few places here. And that soaks through. So I bought properties where it smelled much worse than this. And people came in and saw the wood and said, oh, you're never going to get the smell out. You're never going to get the stings out. And I can tell you, that's a lot of bullshit, right? It's very easy to get the pet smells out. Usually, if there's carpet, you got to get rid of the carpet. You got to paint the walls, right? If there's pet stains, you just sand and stain the wood dark, right? I remember a house in Elmont I did where there were huge pet stains all over the place, and everybody goes, you have to replace the wood, you have to replace the wood. It's bullshit, right? If you sand something, and I have good wood guys, if you sand the wood and you stain it dark like a chestnut, no one will ever see the stains. In fact, sometimes when you sand them out, the stains aren't even there anymore. So, but certainly if you stain it dark, you're fine. That's just what I'm planning to do here. And I don't know if there's hardwood throughout. I know there's hardwood in the living room, but there might not be hardwood everywhere. So I may install hardwood to match. I don't know what I'm going to do. I only know that stuff after I clean out all of the crap from inside and up there, and paint and then get rid of the carpets, and then I can decide what to do with the wood. But I think this is going to be a great house. I thought about wholesaling it while I was in contract, and I had a couple of offers, but they just kept jerking me around, and I just decided to get it closed because there's money in it, without doing much work, which I prefer to do these days. I prefer doing this, So there's going to be other property. I really should have done this on other properties. I know I should do a walkthrough in the beginning, and then you can see a walkthrough after. But that's the basic gist of what's going on here. This one happens to be in pretty good condition. I know a lot of people go into horrible houses, and then they see it transform. That's what I used to do. Really, for the first 4 years I was in business, from 2013 to 2017, that's all I did. Was really buy shitty houses and do major transformations. Took before pictures, after pictures, all that crap. But I try not to do major work these days. I do still buy houses that need to work, but if they do need major work, I'm trying to get them cheap enough or as inexpensive enough to just sign the contract and wholesale, not close. But every situation is different. Sometimes I think I'm definitely going to close on something and I end up wholesaling it. Sometimes I think I'm definitely going to wholesale something and I end up closing on it. That's just the way it is. So I say about half, right? It's about half the properties that I go into contract on, I just assign the contract, and the other half I close on. So I hope this was helpful. We'll take some more videos as the work gets complete. Oh, things shaking here. Oh, it's the furniture. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in all the ways I can help you, go to howtoflipnewyork.com or learntoflipandwholesale.com. And what else? If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on any media channel, please click the thumbs up. The likes really help the algorithms, let people see more of my videos. Thank you all for liking and for watching. And please keep the questions coming. I post 5 times a week, although I haven't been good the last couple of weeks while I was away. But I try to come up with videos that answer your questions. So if you have questions, ask them. The question does not have to be about the video you're watching. And if it's something simple, I'll just reply with an answer. If it's something that I have covered recently, I'll send you a link to a video. And if it's something I haven't covered in a long time, I will be happy to do a brand new video on it. So thank you very, very much for watching.